What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is our Empire Xtreme chassis. This is our chopped version, and this is the full rail with the bumpers for the rear and the front. Now I just want to go over the biggest differences between this and our original Empire, which would only be one, because for the most part it's fully redesigned. So the biggest difference between this and the original Empire is that the original Empire had a 8-degree breakover skid, and this actually is leaning right now, but this has a 27-degree breakover skid. So the skid angle on this is 27 degrees, and on our original Empire it's 8 degrees. I do have one built right here in the back. You guys can see how much steeper this is and how much more clearance there is on this build. Also, just new features on this. We did change the front end to give you guys more body mounting positions if you guys do want to run a body. We gave you guys a lot more upper link mount positions as well. We did add one more row of shock mounting positions so you guys can lean your shocks a little bit more. And we did give you guys a lot more rear upper link mounting positions as well. In the rear, we still have a lot of options for your shocks, for shock tuning. This is also a new feature on here. We do have an adjustable slot for your carrier bearing, and this carrier bearing has a 10-degree angle, so it doesn't sit flat. And this is to help with the drive shaft angle to your rear axle. Now this does have a 2-piece skid plate. The skid plates are blank. We do offer a couple templates on our website, or whenever you guys order this, there will be an option for you guys to select the template for the transmission of your preference. So with this 2-piece skid plate, you will be able to adjust the length of the rear of your rear axle by pushing this further back. So I think at this position right here, it puts you at 13 3/8 with our new links. The new links are 3/4 of an inch longer than our original Empire links, and they do have a 30-degree bend instead of a 15-degree. So this is for our 2-piece, and then this will be our 1-piece skid plate, and then you would put your set screw in through the first hole here and mount your links directly onto the skid plate. This is a 1-piece. Once again, this is blank. You will have to drill the whole pattern of the transmission of your preference. Now these two rigs, these two chassis are pretty much have the same exact features, with the exception, as I mentioned earlier, this one does have an extended front to run a front bumper, and an extended rear to run your rear bumper as well. It does have the adjustable carrier bearing feature, and this one here has the option to run a body mount in the rear and in the front. So yeah, let me put these aside and I will show you guys the breakdown on that rig. Alright guys, before moving forward with the video, I just want to go over the links. Here we have the new Xtreme lower link. It's extended 3/4 of an inch on this end right here, and it has a 30-degree bend. Our original Empire links had a 15-degree bend, and then for this new upper link we extended it accordingly. And then you guys will also be supplied with 2 M4 by 30mm set screws, which will be used with your existing front lower link as seen right here. And you're also going to be using these with the Traxxas 5347 rod ends, which are the short rod ends. And then this is the original setup right here with the Axial HD, This is our Empire. So you can run the same exact setup on this rig. The only difference is that using these rod ends right here, it's gonna bring in your front axle closer to the skid plate about 1/4 of an inch. So we try to go and use the Traxxas 5347 on this rig all the way around, with the exception here. These are the stock Traxxas rod ends right here. So alright guys, so I just want to let you guys know the components on this rig really quickly. It's built on Capra axles. It has a NSDRC RS800 V2 servo. It has 80 millimeters in the works, shocks all the way around. I'm running soft springs in the front, medium springs in the back, 3D printed inserts, J Concept ruptures, spec comp cut wheels, and then I'm running a deluxe portal transmission, ultralight, a 2040 Holmes Hobby revolver. My electronics are double-sided here to the lid. This is the V2 mini lid, and then I run a standoff here, so you guys will have the option to purchase a 70 millimeter standoff here. This lid actually never comes off. I just took it off for the video. And then I run my battery here side by side to even out the weight. Now just really quickly guys, I want to go over the placement of the transmission and then the length of this drive shaft. So this drive shaft here and this drive shaft here in the front are gonna vary depending on the placement of your transmission. So if you place your transmission forward closer to the front, this drive shaft is gonna have to be shorter, and this drive shaft is gonna have to be longer. This is a Injora 55 to 58 millimeter drive shaft, and this is a 10-2 Incision rear drive shaft. And like I mentioned earlier, I put my battery here, and then I just plug it into here, and then that's it. So this simply just goes in here like so. Push it in there. Let me see if I could do this in the front with one hand. And like I said, this has a standoff here in the front, but I took it off for the purposes of the video. But you guys can see there, the lid is on, and that is the breakdown of this rig. I am running a in the works short link riser. You guys can see it there. And then also what else, the links, as I mentioned, this wheelbase on this rig is 13 3/8, and if you extend this, if you move this bracket back one hole, it will extend it to 13.5, 13.6. So that all depends on, you know, the wheelbase that you do want to run on your rig. And everything that I did go through on this rig also applies to the full chassis, to the full rail. So if you do want to build one of these exactly the same as that one, with those same components, this is you guys can also do that exact same thing on this chassis right here. But yeah guys, I mean, if you guys have any other questions, or if there was anything that I didn't cover, please leave a comment and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. Enjoy guys.